Ah, what the hell's going on in here? Oh, you guys have a stream set up? Oh, I guess I'll just sit right here in this chair here. You guys have. It's a surprise, man. That's weird. That's weird, man. My team got everything together and they just kind of. All right, I have an hour or so. Oh, Gunstar Heroes! What's going on, brah? Thank you, President. Sebastian Nebula in the house. Controllers in. Thanks, everybody. Hey, Bovine. What's going on, brah? Team not in sync. Double Dragon Reloaded. This is just a Beats of Rage mod, really. It's it's OpenBOR, so it's kind of like, you know, they've been doing shit like this for a while, man. They got Hogan and Warrior and these games forever, but this guy kind of remade it, and there's a bunch of different, like, there's like a Battle Royal mode and shit. It's cool. Does Werner play this game? Interesting fact, Burst. Man, I could barely. You hear this thing chugging? I don't know if I can handle this. Oh, you know what it is, dude? I'm not plugged into the. This is Wi-Fi streaming. Hold on. Let me plug in. Let me hard line in, as they call it. Hold on. What's up, girlfriend? What's up, girlfriend? Mom, I gotta put this in the hole. There you go. There you go. I'll give that a second. You okay, girlfriend? Okay. Go to your horn. Your fucking ram's horn, or whatever that is. Oh shit. Bumping around the mic here. I don't think anyone says hardline in. What is that, a Matrix saying or something? What is hardline? How do I know that? Jacked in. Jacking in? Please don't call your dog girlfriend. Gross. Bro, I can call her anything I want to call her, brah. Let's see what we could do here. Let's see what we can bust up. Something seems to be chugging. Doing a little chug chug. How to play Hall of Fame quit. How do I play this game? This game is using the DD1. Man, something's crunchy. Something's sounding crunchy to me. I think my microphone's a little loud here. Let me turn this down. I'm almost in the red, guys. Supreme yellow. Supreme yellow approaching supreme. I don't know what's going on here. Something's crunchy. I don't like it. You hear the crunch? Could just be the old arcade bullshit. Good girl. Oh, you could kick? You can kick twice, huh? Oh, back kick. Yeah, I played this a little bit. I've been meaning to deep dive, though. Do a little deep diving. Bizarre. He's in the game. What's going on, Epic? K-Paso. Forward to run. Then press punch or kick. Isn't that crazy? Oh, isn't that crazy? You could do it against, you could wall jump. What if you're Ultimate Warrior, though? What if you're playing as Hulk Hogan? If the enemy is in the heavy pain status. Heavy pain status. Huh, do I really need to... Tell me something about playing as a crazy person rather than Billy and Jimmy, as we know. We already know this. Skip the space, skip the space. What's going on here? Okay. Start game. What's up with only one mode? What's that about? I don't understand. What's going on? I don't understand. Why can't I roll a rumbler off the bat? I have to earn it? I earned it last time? I beat this game already? I guess I beat it. Hall of Fame. Who's in the Hall of Fame? Hogan, Savage, Billy, Warrior. Alright, how do I play it? Should we pick how to play again? Options. Oh, video. Maybe there's some bullshit that's crunching. Hardware filter, bilinear. Ugh. Hey, make it blurry? Would you like to make it blurry? Simple 16-bit bilinear. Looking really nice. Sound options? That's what's crunching. It's the sound, isn't it? Show titles. Show titles. I'd like to see these titles back. Control options. What? What's happening? Oh, I think that's already set up. System. Control. Wait. This is real hardware. Yeah. Oh, I think the crunching is my dog on that horn, bro. No, it's in the game. Start. New game. Oh, here's all the. Look at this. Look at all this. Where the giant sleeps. Battle Royal training. Arranged. Let's start with arcade. Fucking sweet. Something's crunching, and I don't like it. Do you guys hear it? I love this guy's hair, man. This guy just woke up. Bow, bow. Goddamn Willie. Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, and Randy Savage. Dude, Hulk Hogan in Streets of Rage 2, in the Beats of Rage mod with Hulk Hogan in it, and on the I don't know, is it a Smoke Monster set? Whatever set I have on that emulator, man. Or, emulator, fucking EverDrive. He's so powerful, bro. Pick Hulk Hogan? Thanks, present. Dude, I don't like this, though. Something's crunching. Like, my computer can't handle Double Dragon. Man, my girl loving that horn, bro. It stinks like shit. She keeps, like, pushing it right underneath me. I'm like, dude. Oh. Dude, I can't even? Don't tell me I can't even. After all that lead up. I might not even. What the fuck am I doing as... No, this is wrong anyway. This is... Yeah, it feels really great. So this is Hulk Hogan from, not from WrestleFest, but from Superstars. I guess he, the sprite really kind of matches the size of the Double Dragon sprites. This is fucking ridiculously good. But no, it's crunching, man. It's chugging along too much. I don't know if it's a stream or what's going on. Maybe I should close something down. Maybe. Hold on, let me try something. What's this window? Oh, that's a bad window. That's gonna help a lot. I had a bad window up, guys. Oh, much better, dude. Now my stream can actually happen. See, before it was like, it was in jeopardy. It was like you guys didn't even know whether it was actually gonna happen, dude. Look at this, Hogan's bigger than a Bobo. Fuck off, bro. Are you kidding me? Ugh. Jokester, man. Look at that cat, man. That cat is always bigger head than Hogan. Oh, is this LREE by REGE? What the fuck was that, man? I think that option that we selected. Fuck yeah, dude. Warren will do that. I think that option that I selected about showing the name of the song, the track that's playing, I think that's really affecting performance here. I mean, I could just clothesline all goddamn day. Who needs mounting when you can pile drive and stomp, 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 brah? Are you kidding me, brother? Are you kidding me, brother? Stomp this babe. Thought the stream was about to explode. Exactly. Exactly. At least three, Sebastian. The Super Double Dragon for SNES that it is built on. Darth, that statement is insane. Are you insane? Yeah, it's definitely not WrestleFest. Exactly. As I just mentioned, Bovine, were you not paying attention? Thank you, Boo Boo. What's going on, Boo Boo? Yeah, the WrestleFest would be much bigger. Yeah, these are a nice fit. It looks like this is how big you want Hogan to be in comparison to the Ropers and the Willies of the world. Oh, right on the edge, bro. No mounting? Oh, there's definitely mounting, but Hogan doesn't mount. I mean, Hogan really doesn't mount though. He's a goddamn stomper. Archie Gold. And only the truest of true pro wrestling nerds is gonna know what I'm talking about when I say that. Hogan does not want the bat. You think Hogan wants the bat? What would he do? Shit, where is the atomic leg drop? Let me drop it. Let me press the other button besides stomp. Good call, Gunstar. Let's see if he has it. Survive, man! Sorry, Gunstar. Nobody's surviving. Couldn't try it. The only problem is with Hogan is that he doesn't jump so high. There you go. Ugh! Da da bow bow ba ba da ba 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 da. Sorry. Wish it actually had finishers. Well, I know Warrior presses. He definitely doesn't splash. And have you played this boob already? Because I messed around with the Royal Rumble, beat a couple of those, and those are basically just like, you know, you're not throwing anybody over the rope or anything. You're basically just killing them in the ring. So they all just like, you know, die like World Cup soccer. They just like lay there. Oh no! Oh, he did pick it up. Does Hogan want a whip? Oh, superstars. I thought you meant this game. I don't think they don't have them. I don't know if they all do them in that battle royal or just the ones that you can select. No. You made me lose a third of my quarter, bitch. Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm forgetting to try to perform a leg drop here. What the fuck? You kidding me? Dude, kick things into high gear. Nice fucking splash, huh? Whoa! There's the leg drop. He's got it. He's got it. Dude, if I could turn around. Bam! What? He escaped the leg drop? Bam! He survived! What? I'm never leg dropping again. Oh, that's the boss? I forgot the boss is the... I thought he was just some chump, dude. It's like a mixture of 1 and 2. You still have Surf World Series. Well, isn't it though? Maybe a leg drop in this. But it's not the atomic leg drop. Here, let's try to figure something out so we could change things. Okay, the pro. Is this retro? This is so retro. Oh, refresh. Retro. Okay. So, maybe that'll clear in 30 minutes. What is this baloney option that I have here to display the name of the... Oh, nice hair, bro. Nice hair. Oh, Boo Boo, a wrestling fan, bro? I didn't know. I don't know. You know, nobody says Mark Callis and gets away with it without being called a wrestling fan. Mean Mark. Oh, you bastard. Thanks, Bovine. You get pro points for that kind of behavior in here. Boris, what's happening, brother man? Fucking Boris in the house, brother. How you been, man? And what kind of shit you been into? Tell us. Show me the surfboard then. Well, I wish. Wish I could have been cute and showed you the surfboard wrestling move, but... You know, first of all, I'd never seen Hulk Hogan do a surfboard in my life. Should have done one, though. I mean, we're talking Billy Kidman. Should have done a surfboard on Billy Kidman all day. I don't care how old he was. Bovine, dude, what's happening? You just subscribe. Crazy how anybody would subscribe to my stream, bro, but it really does mean a lot to me when you do. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate that, bro. Bovine Divine in the house. Always been one of my fave streamers. For my money, Bovine Divine is a great streamer. Here we go. Turn around, Hulkster! Hulk Hogan. Oh, give it to him. Give it to him. Yes. Did you beat up Kenny Omega? I didn't see Kenny Omega. Is Kenny Omega the dick suplex guy? No, I'm just kidding. I know he's not the guy. I used to think he was, though. I was hearing the name Kenny Omega a lot when the dick suplex came out, so I was mixing those up. Ba-now-now-now. I mean, this clothesline is just unstoppable, bro. Hogan has a nice clothesline. He's always had a good clothesline, bro. Can't stop a freight train, you know? So they say. You just can't stop one. What the fuck is this, man? Is this? I don't remember this level at all. Is this Double Dragon 2 level? Like arcade style or something? Double Dragon 2 arcade? Double Dragon 2 arcade? I don't think it is, man. I think this is all new territory. Joey Ryan, is he the dick suplex guy? Nah, I don't really have a problem. It's kind of humorous, actually. Bam, bam. Has the hitbox of Renegade's running punch. Oh, that would make sense. It's all Technos. Even Superstars was Techno, so. You bitch, you bitch, you bitch. Pretty good suplex guys with your dick, too. Maybe, maybe. You never know, you know? Here we go. What is that, shovel? What do you got, a shovel guy? Couldn't find a better thing? Hulk Hogan, shit, Hulk Hogan's downstairs. Get something. What am I gonna get? Get that fucking shovel, man, I don't know. Man, I lost another. Continue, bro. You fucked me off. You fucked me on a third of a quarter. Step in the way of that, you fucking bitches. Some of these levels could be from Double Dragon 2 ports. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Love this dude. Arnold. Arnold. Oh! Hit him with the fucking. Oh! Fuck this guy. Oh, that's it, bro. No holds barred. No holds barred. We're stage 1 boss in this motherfucker. Bam! It's like not letting me stomp. This guy. Gotta be leg dropping. It doesn't let you do a second, though. Doesn't let you continuously. Oh, bitch slap. This guy's big, though, man. He's bigger than Hulk Hogan. Darth Nate in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, miss anybody else? Darth Nate. What's going on, brah? Andre? Yeah. What do they got? Hogan, Warrior, and... But there's like a whole Andre quest, though. I'm just doing the Double Dragon arcade. I should probably even just stop doing it. How many levels I got left? Probably not too many. Playing Unknown Song by PZ. This fucking guy, man. Kurt Russell, Captain Ron here. And Kurt Russell fights him. Bam. Yoko? Well, it's not. It's definitely way past. You know, this is a Superstars era. But who the hell doesn't want Yoko? They should just have Yokozuna and everything. I met my girlfriend. We met on OkCupid years ago. And my name was actually fucking Yokozuna on the fucking thing. Fun fact about me. My goddamn very personal life. Hogan can pick up big things. Well, small things like a knife, he's like, fucking knives. Why waste my time? I can't even pick it up in my big hand. Sumo is the best. Sumo is the best, man. Sumo's fucking awesome. John Tenta, bro. You guys know about John Tenta, right? And his whole deal. If you don't, man, look up John Tenta. I mean, you guys know who Earthquake is and shit. But do you know the whole story, who John Tenta is? As a man, Fucking real man. No sell those punches, brother. You got it, bro. What's going on, Nick? You can't, I mean, these guys, honestly, they could never handle Hogan. And they can never, they never handle Rip. Right? Any incarnation of who Hogan is. Hollywood. I mean, slap, slap, slap. Boom, Linda. Oh my God, that's his. That's his wife's his ex-wife's name, Linda. Linda Hogan. That was sad, kind of. That was a sad scene now. I pegged you for a Christian Mingle guy. Did you peg me though? Have you pegged me? I don't think so. Don't be doing that. He was undefeated in real sumo. Thunder Lips. That's right. Good call. In the flesh, baby. Trump is trying to get into the May sumo tourney. Huh? He's talking about Willis. Oh my God. Let's like try to back suplex one of these guys. Let's try to back suplex Captain Ron here. Let me get Rob Lowe from Wayne's World out of the way first. Ah. Looks like it's gonna be Rob Lowe. Up. No one can survive for the experiment. Looking for a Japanese girlfriend? Use the Japanese OkCupid handle. My girl's not Japanese. I wasn't looking for a Japanese girlfriend. But yeah, I mean, maybe. Bam, 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 bam. Gotta clothesline these jabroni marks who don't know it's work when you work and you work yourself. This guy's awesome. What's going on, Dick? How you been? Thanks for welcome to the stream. Making a brother laugh. Dun, 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 dun. For some reason, I listened to the entire... I was just like bouncing around, you know. And listen to that entire Warrior shoot on Hulk Hogan. It was like 52 minutes. I listened to the entire thing today. It's just very coherent. That's all. It's just very fucking coherent, you know? If anything. But I don't know, man. They fucking hate each other. Like, whatever. We don't know what happened between the two, really, you know? Nick, are you Hulk Hogan's son? Could be, right? Oh, fucking Billy! What the fuck? This is it. This credit doesn't count. Gotta bring out the man. Nah, dude, same name though. Yeah, that's why I had to ask, bro. I just had to ask. I hear he's a good DJ. That's what I hear. Or at least that's what Warrior said in that very interview. Warrior just decides to kick the things aside. He's like, fuck that. Oh, reverse atomic. Oh, hits by the own fucking thing. Just like a Technos game. Is he gonna splash? He doesn't... See, why isn't Warrior splash in this game? He does like a knee drop. Like a flare. Look at that. Oh! Ridiculous, dude. Assume the controls. Exactly, bro. I mean, there's nothing better. There's absolutely nothing better than that era of wrestling. Ridiculous. Hulk Hogan. A Yokozuna pick for your profile? No, I didn't. I did not. They should put Giant Gonzalez in one of the games just because he's so massive. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Didn't count. Didn't count, dude. I wasn't even paying attention. See? If it was real, it would have been like that. That's real. That's honestly how I perform, dude. Don't judge. Are you guys counting quarters? Jesus, I'm a bunch of quarter counters. Ridiculous, man. Let me live my life. Whoa! 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 Change to the same clothesline. Different guy, same clothesline. Shoulder block is pretty good, though. Do you have a different... Ah, same. What's that, knee drop? This guy Flair in here, bro? Oh, fucking A, dude. Hogan's ex-wife whipping me. This guy just woke up. Hey, man. Comb that hair, dude, before you work for the boss. Come to work looking like this, bro? Man, Machine Gun Willie should have fired you a long time ago looking like that. Just don't add a lot to the operation is all. Oh, Hogan's wife. Hogan's wife. You had an open relationship. I can't forgive you for that. I don't care if it was your prerogative. There we go. I mean, come on, dude. I get some of the criticism Warrior has for Hogan, but that was a little bit... That's none of your business, really. I mean, he did try to make it Warrior's business, granted, but... Can't be offended. I mean, if somebody says, you want to bang my wife, don't be offended by it. Just be like, nah, I mean, that's cool. I mean, I'm not interested. Well, I mean, Warrior hated on him for about 52 minutes straight. There'll never be a better gimmick than Macho Man. Macho Man is the full package. Out of any wrestler, I believe he's probably the full package. In terms of, you know the three measurements. In terms of the three measurements, Macho Man is the full pack. Followed by Lex Luger. Nah, it's okay. Oh, you bitches. Who's wanted? Oh, Bobo's wanted? Hey, baby. What? What? No, I'm talking to these guys. What do you want? Go get your horn. Go get a toy. Go get a toy. Ah. All right. Sorry. She just ran to get a toy. All right. Yeah, no, Hogan did a lot of bad stuff. I mean, for the biz, but whatever. I mean, dude, all in the end, like, it's just like any other workplace, right? Like, you could look back at any other workplace that you ever worked at and be like, okay, this guy was fucking shit up. He didn't mean to. He was just in it for himself, and that's how some people are. And it doesn't really matter, It's cool to hear about what everybody thought about everybody, but in the end, it's like everybody was who they were, just they were being themselves, and they got along. It sounded like they got along at certain points in their lives, or and then sometimes they didn't, and that's how it works, right? So it's just fun to hear their relationships, because I think backstage, classic wrestling, what went on behind the scenes, because it was so behind the scenes back then, is more interesting to a lot of us old heads now than modern wrestling. For show. I've seen every Shoot interview, man. I mean, when was the last time? What's like the only new ones really that come out, or maybe Hannibal? Hannibal does new ones. I like the kayfabe commentary ones, but like, he's a funny guy, and he's confident. He's a good interviewer and stuff, but like, why is he always asking, like, how big is Batista's dick, and, like, just weird shit like that, Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's just embarrassing. That just embarrasses me watching it, But I don't know. There used to be a guy, what's his name? Liquor Man Gaming, who used to write in. He would have his Horsecock Express or whatever. So, I mean, that's the kind of fans that he would get, I mean, he's a good guy. He's a funny as hell guy. Remember he was Boris, remember? Obi Badass is what he was originally, but they would write in and have insane questions like that. Which is funny, but, like, if you're doing an interview, you don't have to use every question, He chose to use those questions. Monster Dumb. Exactly. Like, it's not funny, man. Yeah, except black people, exactly. That's why it is, man. You gotta separate the dude from the art sometimes, It's not always easy. Bam, 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 bam. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Hogan was that Florida racist, All types of racist. That Florida racism. You bitches. You think Ultimate Warrior is afraid of fighting on a mountainside with two of Bobos and a Rob Loeb? I don't think so, bruh. Splash. Send these dudes through the heavens. coming from parts unknown. That's a weird. I was listening to a promo the other day I heard from Ultimate Warrior, and we was talking about like sending people to parts unknown and parts unknown. Like, you can't actually talk about parts unknown. Like, they say you're from parts unknown because that means that they don't know where you're from. You know, like it's not an actual like place to talk about. Like, from parts unknown. Fucking hilarious, bro. This is straight up just double dragon. I mean, you know, I almost want to lose and continue again. So we can try out Savage in the arcade mode before we move to the more fun modes, I think. Because, look, this is double dragon, bro. We've all played this a million times. I mean, arrange it any way you want. You know? Still double dragon. Oh, this is some good stuff here. People hate, well, Hogan did sabotage the resident. I only hate Hogan because he ruined that match with Sting. How fucking awful was that, Nick? Like, that was so big. That was so big, man. But, I mean, fuck, it was everybody's fault. It was mostly, I blame Bischoff almost, like, for everything. Because if Bischoff is as involved as he said he was, if every single decision came down to Bischoff like it does to Vince, which absolutely not is true, you know? Then fuck it, like, let the blame fall on him either way, you know? Like, if he actually did make every decision, or if he didn't actually, you know? Eric Bischoff. Guy knows nothing, he's not even a wrestling fan. He was, like, thrust into the spotlight as an announcer with some experience, you know? And a good look. Good enough look, I should say. Savage! I don't know, man. Of course Hogan had the politics. Everybody has politics. Like I said, it's a workplace, you know? Everybody's got it in some form. You gotta protect your character. We know you gotta protect your character, right? Can't be hypocritical. In 8 minutes. No, yeah, true. True. Or, I mean, I think that the problem with WCW in the end, bro, is that everybody there was no clean wins anyway. Who cares? Like, just have somebody, even if it was Hogan winning clean, fuck it, at least there was an actual match, you know? What's going on? Should I have went? I feel like I should have went. Let me fall here. Oh. This is weird. Oh, yeah, this is like, what is it? This is like 2. They have, well, it's not like that, but they have a segment kind of like that. Been a while since I played arcade, too. Oh! Good stuff, good stuff. Like, nobody was winning clean. That's the fucking problem. Sick. Can Macho pick up a knife? Nah, Macho says fuck knives. Oh, the elbow drop from the ground. Don't, come on, you stay on the ground for that elbow drop. It wasn't 90s wrestling, it was WCW. It was faction wrestling is what it was. Really, it was, like, because that's what, it started happening a little bit in the WWF scene, like when they were trying to answer with their own factions, like DX and Heart Foundation were the only successful ones, but there was like Los Baricuas, DOA, which is like a motorcycle gang, Nation of Domination, like they were making it racial and shit, you know? So there was always run-ins and shit with those matches. It was the faction wrestling of like 90, 97, 98, 99, 2000, and then that's just when it started getting horrible. That's why I was like, dude, I can't watch this, man. Like, nothing's even happening. I actually didn't mind the finger poke of doom so much. Shit, you know we could talk about wrestling forever. Where are we going, though? This way, that way, which way? Am I going up here? Really? It's kind of weird. Exactly. And the cruiserweights, man, that can only last for so long. You know, because they were too choreographed. Like, they would be standing there waiting for a Hurricane Rana. They would be just, like, standing there looking at a dude on the top rope. Like, dude, what are you doing? This looks fucking stupid. As they never left the ring. It used to be every match. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that grab. Look at that side climb. The 2 tits on the back. That's so technos. What? Come on, bro. Oh, look at that. Look, you see that clothesline? That was nice. Took the guy down. It's a heart attack clothesline. Bringing Savage back out. Oh, he didn't get his fair shake, man. Some jabroni named Juventud. Who's that? Was he talking about Jericho? I actually liked Juventud. He was fucking great. He was great. Jericho was great too. There's some good parts of WCW, man. Jericho, Rick Martel, Booker T. Really good guys. Made it all watchable. I was a really big Heart Foundation fan, so of course, you know, they fucked over Brett's whole stay there. And then when Bulldog and Anvil came, they just couldn't really work anymore, you know? Like, they were kind of a shell of themselves. Like, sadly, man, it's hard to admit, but I was still rooting for them. But, like, you know, they had matches like Bulldog and Anvil versus Henning and Rude. Such awesome workers, and it was really just a bunch of slop, which was sad. Huge DDP mark, yeah. Woo! It's funny, man. He's from. I'm originally from Jersey, and he's from Jersey. And remember one time I was at my buddy's house, and he was like, "Do you want to call him?" And they fucking just called him. I was like, "What the fuck?" It's a DDP on the goddamn phone. Kind of weird situations like that. One time we were talking to Del the Funky Homo Sapien on what was it? AIM. Weird. Totally different situation. Years and years later. Dude, they were talking to him. They were sitting there fucking talking to him. Like he was friends with the guy's dad. Or something. I bet he was like... I bet DDP's like such a nice dude that he was just like, whatever, I'm just gonna keep talking. DDP on the goddamn phone. Yeah, it was cool at the time though. I mean, I liked DDP. I wasn't a huge fan though. I mean, I liked seeing him out. He was actually a good worker, definitely. Make you believe it. I tended to like the people that he was against more than him, like Raven, Savage. But he was good. Went over there, he would have never been a damn cattle prod or finger poke of doom. Yeah, I don't mind the. I was gonna say I don't mind the finger poke of doom that much. I see it as the angle that it was. You know, at least it wasn't an entire great match and at the end a run-in. Like that's what happened every time. That was bullshit. Like finger poke of doom at least was just like pure. You know, this is the plot line we're going with here. That we're cool now, and we're gonna let Hogan run with it. You know. Are you playing Double Dragon with Macho Man? What's up, Tentative? Yeah, playing, it's called Double Dragon Reloaded Alternate. So I'm just gonna finish up this arcade mode real quick. It shouldn't be too many more levels. And then I'll try to, go through one of these Royal Rumbles real quick. I don't have that much time. It's taking me a while here. Yeah, it's another Beats of Rage mod. Really well done. Probably know a lot more about programming than a lot of Beats of Rage coders, judging on all the customization I'm seeing. It's not just a straight up Streets of Rage 2 level. Oh, is this by F, this track? Good track, dude. Sim, what's happening, bro? Disco Inferno? Which one? These dudes? Yeah, they're pretty disco-ish. Yes, it really does. Hair's a little different, but eyes are the same. This is called the baloney level. Everybody refers to it. That's what they call it in the community. Good noises. Heels were supposed to be hated. Yeah, exactly. That's why I respect Michaels a lot more these days. I used to fucking hate Michaels. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. Punch you right in the ankles. Sam, what's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? What did you say, bro? Oh my God, did you see that? I didn't know that. He could do like a double axe handle off the wall. I thought the wrestlers couldn't do the wall moves. Fuck off, brah. Called Main Event. Konami arcade game? No. That's... Looks like Steamboat and Johnny B. Bad in there. Who's the guy in purple? Is that Hogan on the top right? That's... What? I never played that. Konami? I love Konami, man. I love me some Konami. Good find, tentative. No, I didn't know that. British Bulldog? I don't think so. Bulldog wasn't in many games. Bulldog was in like Super WrestleMania. That was the only. Oh no, he was in the other game too. He was in like a Steel Cage Challenge or something like that. One of the shitty NES ones, which are Steel Cage Challenge and King of the Ring. Yeah, it's definitely Steamboat. Probably based on NWA or something. The hip-hop group. Stay down for the elbows, man. Might have to finish this up with Hulkster. Seem to be the most powerful. Everyone forgets about the Bushwhackers. Bushwhackers are awesome, man. Fan favorites. Sweet. Stay down for my bow, man. DJ. It's like Johnny B. Bad. I wonder if it's gonna be Marion. It is, right? I mean, who else would it be? Elizabeth? Imagine if I do it with Savage and it's Elizabeth in the cage. Fuck it. Finish it out with Savage. Yeah, bitch. Is anybody quarter counting? Where am I up to? Who's quarter counting? I'm gonna stomp these guys out. I get it. So Savage has a grapple launching running move as well as this knee. So if you want to just clean hit, you gotta use this knee, as this is kind of like a grapple for one person. Out of nowhere, Evil Konami will start releasing old Konami arcade hits in the summer of Switch. Have you heard about it? No. I love Konami, man. See, that's what I've been waiting for them to do the whole time. That's what... No? That's all I want. That's all I want from Konami. Just release your old shit. And any way, any format. You want to do a physical, you want to do a digital, I don't care. Just start releasing it. Because you have a mountain full of great games. Konami has the best games, dude. I mean, Nintendo probably has the best games. What do you guys think has the best games? Obviously, right? Everybody has got. It's gonna be the same shit. It's gonna be Nintendo. It's gonna be Capcom. It's gonna be Konami. A lot of you guys are gonna say Sega, and I'm gonna be like, ah, ah. Namco. Namco's got a lot of great games, guys. Is that the guy from Yu Yu? Nah, man. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Touch the Madden work. It looks like it's. Let's hear him. And Savage mad at Hogan Elizabeth for breaking up Savage. Yeah, exactly. Those Joe size. Nick knows his classics, dude. I like this guy. Sega in arcades? Yeah, you might have a point. How about Capcom in arcades, though? Ba-na-na, ba-ba. I don't know what this music's about. It's the goddamn gauntlet. Oh, nice, dude. He got out of there. It's fucking mayhem, dude. These guys can't handle Savage. Neo Geo? Nah, Neo Geo games are definitely B-rated to me. Like, they're awesome. Listen, B is an amazing rating, but it's not A. In my opinion. This is my opinion. B is a very good grade. But they're always, for me, a little bit less than... Okay, they're the best golf game maker. For sure. Very good at making golf. Nipple meat nachos. Thanks for that pro turn, bro. What the hell game is this? Dig it, freak out! Huh, so that wasn't the end? I guess we're gonna do the end of the other one now, too. That's weird. Oh, wait, that wasn't Willy, was it? Yeah, that wasn't even Willy. This is Double Dragon Reloaded Alternate. It's like it's a Beats of Rage mod. Nipple. How you doing? Nice name. Very cute, bro. This guy with the Rocky gear. It is not 1977. That's Rocky, right? Oh, come on. Don't knock me back. What the fuck is up with the recoil, bro? Are you kidding me? What's that recoil, man? Even the original is just forward. Oh my god. Eating my quarter. Man, you're ripping my card. Hey, bud, what's your problem? Bam! Bam! And then I was like, bam! And I was saying to the guy, bam! And then he said, what? And I was like, bam! Oh man, caught him in the air like a guile, bro. Yes, B+, tentative. B+. They were amazingly worse than the rest. You know? Tentative with them bits. Thanks for coughing those up, bro. I appreciate those. You enjoy what you're saying so much with this knockback. I don't think I could fit under there as a star, as a superstar. What do you guys think? I'm getting under. Oh, look at that! Use my invincibility. Man, I'm performing awfully now. Let me turn it back on. Let me start trying again, okay? From starting now. Okay? No, alright, starting now. Oh! Starting now. Yeah, it's just a download. If you look up... Did you see that, bro? Did you see that? Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Amazing. I did. I just kicked the fucking knife. Man, it's like Aragorn moment. Are you kidding me? Who are these guys, man? Zeus? Fuck out of here. Yeah, dude. He's got the boots, exactly. The big boots. Yeah, it's a downloadable... Nipples, it's a downloadable game. If you look up, like, Double Dragon Reloaded Alternate, you can find it downloaded somewhere. It's just a Beats of Rage mod, so it's not even, like, you know... Beats of Rage is a platform for people to kind of tinker around with the Streets of Rage 2 engine, and most of the time people just insert different sprites. So they actually got boring after a while, even if they have all sorts of moves in them and stuff, because it's really just the same screen after the same screen, you know. Streets of Rage 2, I love the Streets of Rage game. I've definitely come around to them more over time. It's a lot about the presentation for me, the music, the graphics. Because if you lose those things, the game itself is a little bit more plain than something like Double Dragon, which has like conveyor belts and a lot of up and down and a lot of cheap death shit too. Same thing with Final Fight, like a lot of fire bullshit, you know, which Streets of Rage doesn't have. And that's the difference. But that adds a little bit of variety too, so. I am HO. I don't know you guys HOs. You gotta listen, if you want me to know your HOs on matters, you gotta say it. Look at this guy coming up from the back, man. You're not even Zeus. Can you contend? Look, that's Marion up there, man. I'm gonna pretend that it's Elizabeth, who Hogan's always been peeking at. Oh my god, did you see that? Stopped in my tracks. Where he bats the knife out of the air with this is exactly what I'm saying, Bovine Divine. That's the best part of the movie. Is that not the best part? I used to, when DVDs first came out, well, not first came out, out for a couple years, but that Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship came out, I used to watch that one over and over, like the cave troll fight, and that fight at the end there when Aragorn does that. There's a lot of good scenes in that too, like when Legolas is like shooting all those arrows and shit, and Boromir does the brave stuff, you know? I'm gonna finish this off with Warrior. I ran towards the box, even though I knew that would happen. Who's this guy? Is Bad Dudes a beat 'em? Bad Dudes is such a beat 'em up, it's not even funny. I mean, what's the point of Bad Dudes? It's about the idea, right? Genre classification 101. I should write the goddamn book on it with all your guys' help. I mean, beat 'em up is easy to me, right? Metroidvania is a little harder to describe, and if it is even something, because I think it's all under the umbrella of action adventure. We can get into that some other time, but beat 'em ups is ridiculous. Like, if you don't think Kung Fu or Bad Dudes is a beat 'em up just because it has a single plane, or Bad Dudes has the two, right? You go from one to the other, whatever. It's like, I just don't agree. It's about the idea, right? If Kung Fu isn't a brawler, then what is it? An action game? A simple action game is Mega Man. Action game's Contra. That's action. It's the action movie. All right, I'm not gonna get into it. All right, I won't do it. Don't try to suck me in. Action game. It's ridiculous. This B+ average is a while. That a lot of their early stuff is C at best. Later stuff can get up to A. Well, what's A? Like, all right, like if Street Fighter 2 or Street Fighter the series, Street Fighter is an A, then what's Fatal Fury? What's Art of Fighting? What's Samurai Showdown even? What's King of Fighters even? You know, getting an S and K and stuff. I mean, it's definitely B+ in comparison at least, right? I am HO. Best though, I have to say. Better than even Konami. Who's got better running guns than Konami? What's going on here? Who? Neo Geo? You mean like Shock Troopers and shit? It's better than Contra Hardcore, bro, and Contra 3. Non-animated. A lot of stuff happens, man. I gotta elongate my chat box so I can see more. Like a Little Shop of Horrors. First, I guess a River City Ransom. That's the hybrid one. Kung Fu. Metal Slug? Oh, Metal Slug, yeah. I like Metal Slug a lot, don't get me wrong, but no way, man. Like, not even 8-way diagonal? That's such a huge thing. Warrior! That really bothers me about Metal Slug. Metal Slug is so goddamn cute, though. It's so hyper detailed. I love that. I love that. Closer to Ninja Gaiden than Final Fight. How so? Because it's one-shot kills and stuff. I see what you mean, but I don't agree. Mark of the Wolves. Dude, I like Mark of the Wolves just fine. It's no Street Fighter. IMHO. But that's a good opinion if you have that HO. See it best. I mean, I don't think there's any run and gun better than the 16-bit Contras. And Gunstar Heroes. And Gunstar Heroes! Metal Slugs love to eat coins. They sure do. But they give you a good ride, though. They really do. Look at this. That skirt's looking a little mini. Warrior does not appreciate. You're not his wife. Warrior does not appreciate that. But even the first Metal Slug is better than both Contras. What are you saying? The 16-bit Contras? The first Metal Slug is better than the 16-bit Contras? That's so crazy, man. I'm starting to think that playing Contra Hardcore a lot in Japan, the Japanese version, I'm starting to think that it's the best Genesis game. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm starting to think that it's even better than Thunder Force 4. Because it's just so fun. It's so well balanced, like, to just stomp right through that game. If you're agile at those types of games, at least, you know? Fight! I mean, it's so fun, dude. Because it's been a while since I shredded through hardcore. Like, hardcore back in the day, you know? How long now? Over a decade ago, when I was, like, trying my best at it and shit, like, I can get through it. Nowadays, I pop in the US version, dude, I've tried so many times, and, like, I keep on hitting that wall. But the Japanese version, I just run right fucking through. All sorts of ways, you know? All sorts of endings. It's so fun. And I'll lose every once in a while. I'll try to do a dog run or whatever that guy's name is, and I'm not good with his weapons, yeah. Yeah, let's do something else here. What do we got? What time is it? 4:18? I don't have much time here. Start. So, new game. Story arranged. Where the Giant Sleeps. Or a Battle Royal. Let's do one Battle Royal and then we'll come back. You could be a Bobo in the Battle Royal. Maybe I should. Should I? Should I be a Bobo or should I be a wrestler? I'll be a Bobo. Because I think last time I did this, myself was in there and I didn't like that, so.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Honky Tonk and Randy. What the hell is going on, bro? I can't double tap? No. I can't. No. Fuck a Bobo. How? Metal Slug, though, listen, like, I get, like... Nah, you could have that. It's an opinion, right? But technically, there's no 8-way movement. It's slow and sluggish in comparison. We're talking Contra, bro. We're talking if you jump up in the air and go all the way to the right, you can come back all the way to the left. Metal Slug is like, whoa, you can't even turn around in air, man. It is very satisfying to knife somebody close. Game, Battle Royal. Be the Hulkster.
ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get it
Yeah, the PS2 Contra was really good too. I dug Neo Contra and Shattered Soldier. I like Neo Contra. I mean, a lot of people, when Shattered Soldier came out, a lot of people loved that game. A lot of people were into it. Even people that like didn't really, you know, even like the casual Grand Theft Auto 3, like. They got back into games because Grand Theft Auto 3 in that period. I don't know if you guys remember living in that time, but like Grand Theft Auto 3 and PS2 was even like that was the kind of thing like or Tony Hawk 2. You didn't have to be a hardcore gamer. Like everybody was playing games. But yeah, I remember a lot of people like that were like even buying Contra, Shattered Soldier and stuff. But when Neo Contra came out, nobody even cared. Honky Tonk is so goddamn underrated. I agree. Da, 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 da. Still worse than the 16 bits though. Played a Metal Slug though, actually. Dude, I played Metal Slug. What are you talking about, man? I'm very familiar with Metal Slug. I actually can't remember the last time I played it, but I got the anthology on both Wii and PSP, and I had Metal Slug 3 on Xbox, which was my best experience with Metal Slug because it didn't have unlimited continues. So I had to use all the first player continues and all the second player continues just to beat it, and I felt obligated to beat it in a certain amount of time because I was like reviewing games back then, and I thought like it was important for me to beat the game before I reviewed it. So like, you know, I really put my heart and soul into doing that. But usually with Metal Gear or Metal Slug games, it's hard to limit your continues. Like I'm right now, like I'm kind of chatting with you guys, and I'm not really trying as hard as I can because I know there's endless quarters, you know? Same thing with a lot of Metal Slug releases. That 1.3 for Xbox, though, was really special. It was like one of my favorite Xbox games for that reason. But, you know, later after, I didn't play them in arcade games as a kid and stuff. Like, I got into them after they started releasing with, like, 3. 3 was my first, and then Metal Slug 4 and 5 came out for PS2. And then the anthology came out, so by then I was, like, you know, very well-versed in the Metal Slug. I really like Metal Slug a lot. Don't get me wrong, man. It's beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful series I've ever played. And it's fun as hell, but at the same time, we're talking perfection of gameplay. We're talking gameplay perfection, bro. Let me try to catch up. HCR. I think Narc is one of the only running gun games you can't move up and down like a beat 'em up. Hardcore Uprising. Uprising was ridiculous. Epic's always bringing Uprising up. It's so hard, man. It's so hard. It's gonna put Randy down. Career ending. It does ruin it, I think, Burst. It ruins my experience with it. You don't have to earn it, you know? It's hard to resist just seeing what's at the next level, just putting in another quarter. Look at DiBiase, Andre. Play it again. I want to see you break it down. Well, I just did break it down, though, right? Like the limited movement. I could picture it right now. Like you know when you like jump forward a little bit in Metal Slug, and then you like try to turn around, and your guy like stays facing the same direction, which is kind of cool. But I mean, we're talking controversies, you know? It just doesn't fly. Jesus. Getting wrecked in here. Actually played a lot trying to finish it. Yeah, remember that? Like there wasn't any continues. There wasn't unlimited continues. You had to earn that shit. So if you limited Metal Slug at approximately Contra 3, it would make it a better game. Well, it's not that, like I said, like that's just because my experiences with it. You know what I mean? So I don't think it would make it a better game. I think it would make it a better experience. Overall, like if I had the willpower to actually only use a couple continues or whatever, limited it, then it'd still be the game that it is. They just put Superstars in here as a mode. So it's not Superstars, it's like, this is like a beat 'em up version of Superstars. It's very much Double Dragon still. There's no pinning and there's no Irish whips or grappling or coming in with Hogan. I think Hogan's the best out of all the wrestlers. He's the most straightforward. When Donald Trump was the manager. Yeah, it's an accomplishment, Epic. Nice job beating Uprising. God, just right into that atomic drop. I'm serious though. I'm honestly like, since I've got into the Mega Drive real hard the last couple of years, and Thunder Force 4 was definitely my top for a long time, and just a lot of this Japanese hardcore playing. Fuck, man. It's so good. It's such a good version. Cause you play it differently, like, it's not just the fact that, like, if you have a really great weapon, and you know that, like, you know, you have a three hit life bar. So when you're on your last hit and you have a great weapon, what you want to do is you want to change to a shittier weapon so that when you get hit, you can just turn to that again with 3 different hit bars, hit squares, right? But still have that weapon. And you can really just move into the boss's face and just like, you know, shoot away while you're like getting that what do you call it? The hit. What do they call that again? When you're like blinking and you can't be hit? I forget. You can really fucking take advantage of that shit on the Japanese version. It's just a completely different game almost in that way. Especially when things start getting really hard. Iframes, yeah, but there's a invincibility, something invincibility. I forget. Tentative, I agree, dude. Like, I started with Thunder Force 3. I don't know if any of these guys remember, but years ago, I was over back in Jersey visiting my fam, and I went up to Digital Press, and they had 3 games. They had Thunder Force 3, Lightning Force, which I didn't even know was Thunder Force 4, because I didn't really know my shit at the time, and Gaiares. And I remember afterwards, I posted a picture. I already made the decision. I made the decision for Thunder Force 3, because it had the best cover, you know? And I've heard good things. So I went home, and I remember Bovine's response was, you would not go wrong with any of those games. They're all, like, amazing. But he said, like, you know, probably Lightning Force was the best choice. A lot of people said that. And he was right. But they're all great. So Gaiares, I've been trying a little bit, too. Not putting my heart and soul into it yet, but I'm going to be doing that soon. Cool game. But yeah, Lightning Force, man, I earned that shit. Like, I didn't even know about this 99 lives code before or after I beat it. Like, I really wanted to earn that. I'll do a Mega SG stream soon. I'm kind of keeping track of which games I'm beating on the Mega SG too. First, I beat Growl, because that was my first time playing it, and I just kept on playing. It's a really easy game. It's super easy, especially on the normal mode that you start on. So I played through that. I loved it. Crazy enjoyable. And then I played through, what is it? Shit, I thought I would know right off the top of my head. I forget. Great Waldo Search was one of them, though, and I can't believe that I actually enjoyed that. Hardcore, I beat that couple different paths. The Japanese version. And one other game, I forget what I'm thinking. It's Lightning Force, yeah, exactly. Exactly, Tendon. What you got to earn feels so much better. No, I agree. I totally agree. It's really tempting when something has unlimited quarters to just keep going, right? Fucking Warrior is gonna win this with one hit. Yeah, the power-up mechanic's awesome. Exactly, like, dude, it's just so amazing. Thunder Force 4 is, oh my god, it's so good. But it's not, see, the thing is, like, okay, so talking about Thunder Force 4 versus Hardcore Japan version, like, Hardcore is a little more accessible, I think. I think Thunder Force, like, most people hit a wall quicker in Thunder Force 4 than they would with Contra Hardcore, the Japanese version. Which is probably the other way around if we're doing US versions. Ghostbusters Genesis? See, that's another one that I want to go all the way through. When you first sent that to me, I got pretty damn far in it. But I got distracted with something else. But now I want to, you know, on this Mega SG, definitely. There's so much good G. Like, there's 3 different sections on the EverDrive. You know, A through whatever, and then there's G through something. And I'm always just hung up on the first couple of G pages. I'm like, dude, really good G games for Genesis. Disgrace, the game was called Lightning Force. So that's the weird Battle Royal mode. So let's try this out real quick. What's this? Where the Giant Sleeps. Let's see what this is about. Who do you want to be? Savage, maybe? Let's be Hogan. WrestleMania 3. Real-time respawn game ruins it completely. Yeah, it does, man. It's a lot of good B games on Genesis. You know what's really hard for me? Like playing like X-Men 6-player or like Simpsons on PS2 and not just continuing like... It's kind of stupid too, right? Like it's stupid to just bail and be, well, I'm going to limit myself to 3/4, but you just joined somebody online, you know? It doesn't really make sense. So you just keep on going anyway. And then it gets to the point where like, dude, I'm just going to keep on doing my special until I can't do it anymore because who cares? It doesn't even make any sense. And I'm just moving through it, you know? So arcade games, I'm not really into arcade games that much. I think it's pretty cool, like what they're doing retro achievements, though. I don't know who made the Simpsons set, but that's pretty cool. As soon as I saw that, I go, you know, honestly, tell you the truth, like as good as Simpsons is as a brawler, I've always liked it a lot, but it's a little bit boring. It's just so long. It's really long to me, and there's not many moves. It's really just Marge swinging a purse, Marge swinging a purse, Marge swinging a purse. You know, like Bart swinging a skateboard. Like it's the same thing. So to add retro achievements to something like that, I think it's cool. Simpsons wrestling game? Awful game, bro. Very bad game. Savage! What is he doing? Savage, what are you doing in that haystack, brother? You were waiting for me? You spying on me, brother? Bro, I'm not with Elizabeth. Go on Thunder Force 5, like Macross shooters. Agrees with me on Simpsons. Oh, you feel the same? Yeah. Man, something's happening here. Something's like my computer's telling me like I need to like update something or something like that. Something's crunching. What is it? Do you hear it? I like Thunder Force 5 just fine on PS1. It's really hard to see what's going on, in my opinion. IMHO. But it is something I want to sit down and drill down. That's a tough question you asked the other day in Discord, Bovine. Like, what's a couple of heavy-hitting games that, like, you never really played? You know, because there are those that I've played but haven't beaten, want to go back to and beat. There are those that I just never even touched. But... like I said, like there so many times I go into somebody's stream and I'm like, hey, I never even played this. And I just couldn't think of what they were. Like I said, Phantasy Star and Silent Hill games are probably the biggest. But I did sit down recently, a couple months ago, and play the first couple hours of Silent Hill, so I feel like it's not like I can say I never played a Silent Hill game. I definitely played it for a couple hours. It's enough to see how it was. Which, I thought it was okay. It was pretty good. It was just so dark. It was so dark. It's so dark. I know that's the point, but dude, come on. It's dude, Macho, I just took care of you. What are you doing? Are there multiple Machos? We're meant to believe it's the same Macho, right? We don't see two at the same time. At least TMNT has a larger moveset. Honestly, for my dollar, I'm thinking Hyperstone Heist is the best TMNT console brawler. I just really like that run mechanic, and I really like the mechanics. I like the speed of it more than Turtles in Time. But yeah, they're all a little bit overrated too, the Turtles games, but I still like them. I mean, I grew up with them. So why do you say Phantasy Star 2, Bovine? Because I think most people would say 4, right? And when I watch 4 and have just looked it up and, you know, researched it a little bit, it seems definitely the more impressive game. Graphically and musically and longer quest and probably more detailed, deeper everything, right? I know 2 is like, you know, people love 2 and 1. Dark Macho. Too easy for even you. Yeah, I still haven't beat 11. Dude, are you liking Radiata Story is epic? Stick with it, man, because Yo, when that game came out, it was one of my favorite games I ever played because I just played it all the way through. That's like I said, that was like back when I was reviewing games, and I thought it was important to like play through it all and see what the whole thing was like, you know. So I made that important with Radiata. But then a couple years ago, when I picked up a PS2 just for a couple games, I'm like, man, I miss a PS2 just for, you know, Suikoden games and Radiata and a couple other games. Finny the Fish being one of them. I tried going through Radiata again, and the beginning was just like really corny and hokey, dude. Like it was like a bunch of Anakin Skywalkers. I swear to God, you know. R2, get us out of here! You're gonna get us both killed. I'll try spinning. That's a cool trick. Whoa! You know, like I don't know, dude. Like it was like that kind of humor, you know. And I found it a little bit unbearable, but like I swear, man, it gets a lot better and even a little bit more serious. Really fleshes out that game. I love that game. That's probably true with a lot of RPGs that we don't really give the time to, you know? I bet Star Ocean is really good. I wouldn't know, you know? So proud of you, what you just said about Phantasy Star 1, 2, and 4. What did I say, brother? Honky! Look at this, no one can beat us. Look at that. That's awesome. Hold up, let me get like a screenshot of that. Fun. Let me just move that out of the way. Yeah, let me I like that. Screen shoot that. No one can beat us. File, save as. Desktop, and we'll figure it out later. Okay. That's neat, isn't it? I've never tried a Star Ocean. You like this? You like the series? It's supposed to be, well, I think it's supposed to be the same because they're both by Tri-Ace, Radiata Stories and Star Ocean. That's why I said that. Oh no, wait, maybe no, I think that is correct. But there's like a Valkyrie profile carrier that's at the end you can unlock in Radiata Stories. So those games are related as well, if only by that. Four is 2 with shiny rabbits, but too easy. We're talking turtles. Da, da, da. Yeah, Honky, didn't I just put you down, bro? Oh. What did I buy it for then? No, bro. Listen, like, that's what I'm saying in the beginning is, bro. As soon as you open up Radiata Stories, Scott, it's so good, bro. So good. Like, definitely one of the best PS2 games. I mean, and collect them all, too. I know you love that stuff, Bovine. You hate your Banjo-Kazooies, but I'm a big, like, for my dollar, give me Suikoden and Radiata Stories and Chrono Cross, where you get 1 million characters that you can play around with. I want to be, like, a David Bowie type, Robert Smith crossed type rock musician when I play, you know? Beat people up with a guitar. If any of you guys have ever played Chrono Cross. Wait a minute, have you guys not played Chrono Cross? What's your problem? Have you guys played Chrono Cross? Dude, awesome. The Superstars music. Hogan, you look like me, brother. It's funny, like, you can't... Even though you know that Dragon Quest is this grindy experience where you're just gonna grind, it's gonna not be too deep, right? We all know this. We all still love it. Because that's what we expect. That's what we want from it, you know? We don't want it to be something else, even though that's actually really what it is. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It is what it is, you know? This is like, Where Giants Sleep, it's called. It's kind of like another arcade mode, but just rearranged, and probably Andre the Giant's the boss at the end. Might as well finish it up, right? Me? I died? Come on. I'm gonna switch up, guys. I got savage. Darf is here, but I never allowed to categorize games again. Action battle level game? What? I don't know, Darf's taste is becoming insane. You know? Da! Just got pressed. I'm getting pressed. Princess Bride? Yeah, he was. You think that's the best acting performance from a wrestler? Andre the Giant and Princess Bride? The Rock probably has better performances by now, right? He's been in so much. He's so experienced. Yeah, Radiata is like... It's not turn-based or action, it's like... random battles, and then you run around like an arena. So some people might want to call it an action RPG, but I think it's more closer to... like strategy, almost. Like, Knights of the Old... You know when you're playing Knights of the Old Republic, and it almost feels like you're moving the characters? Because it, like, when you start to get really fluid in battles, and it starts like... It feels like you're actually doing the hits, but, like, what you're really doing is selecting it to happen. But, like, it just starts happening so in time sometimes, like... It feels more closer to that, even though it's kind of the opposite. Like, you're actually doing the slashing, you're not just picking the command. Yeah, it's kind of like Tales of Symphonia, even the Symphonia side view, which is a cool idea. Like, when I was young, I always thought to myself, like, why isn't there an RPG kind of game with random battles where you just enter Street Fighter 2 mode? Which they kind of did, right, in Dragon View, but that's a true hidden gem. I had no idea about that game, Dragon View. And it's something I would totally be into, too, like fantasy and swords and stuff like that, but I guess maybe my rental store just never got it, and it was never really covered in magazines that I remembered. Plus, that overworld looks like shit in screenshots. Probably wasn't interested in that. But it's a pleasure to do in IRL. WWF has so many problems, and I can go on about them forever, as I did the other day in Sebastian Nebula's stream. He wasn't having any of it when I just decided I can't talk to this guy about wrestling anymore. I can't. He's not going to agree with anything here. It just can't. Like, we're not gonna agree. You don't like KOTOR, Epic? How can you not like KOTOR? Man, it's such a good game, dude. It's so good. Here we did WWE. No, I never played Tales of Destiny. I've only played Symphonia of the Tales series, which I really thoroughly enjoyed, man. So good. Do I want to do it again? I don't know, man. I tried a little bit of it. Like, I think I had the Wii version or like a PS2 version or something like that. And I played like the first couple hours and never really took off for me. KOTOR is really slow paced because that's another one, dude. Like, I tried to play it again and it's just like, God, man, I can't get off this first space station. It takes so long. But that's another one that you have to kind of put the time into and learn. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, after a while, the battles start to feel really fluid. Like, you're almost even doing the actions. But it's a hard thing to kind of wrap your head around at first. And it's a lot of talking. It's like, the whole thing is a detective show. It's like, you're trying to figure out... It's like the beginning of episode 2, Attack of the Clones, when they're like... Anakin and Obi-Wan are like walking into the bar like being detectives. Like, that's what KOTOR is the whole game. You're like doing Jedi detective work, trying to figure shit out. Witcher 3 is kind of like that now, but Witcher 3 is like perfected everything to where none of it's boring at all. Even like some of the like Fallout, even some of the responses in Fallout and shit are like so long and dumb and drawn out, and I'm just like, dude, no, I'm not reading that. But with Witcher, it's like, why not just hear everything? It's like so well acted and gets to the point. It's like playing a book. Nah, it sure is, man. You know what it is to playing a book though? Fucking Snatcher and Police Nauts. Like, I wasn't aware that like you can't really not do the right thing. Like, it doesn't even let you leave a room if you haven't done the thing they want you to do yet. That's crazy. It is Boss Man, dude. Hell yeah. Fuck, man. Witcher is... Oh my god, dude. Witcher's so good. I kind of want... Like, I'm playing Witcher 3, and it's taken me so long that, like, do I ever want to go back to 2? Like, I heard 1's not worth it. I heard 2 is really great. Maybe even better than 3, but I can't do it. Not after 3. It's, you know how long it's going to take me to see it as much as I want to see? I've played so long. I'm not even off the second world yet. I should be. I should have been, like, 10 levels ago, but I just can't stop. I want to do everything I can before I move on to that island, because I know there's not much after that island. I'm, like, on the big area now. I know that. You like it more than Symphonia? Really? It's interesting. I never heard anybody talk about it like that. This is it, man. This got to be it, because that's the giant. This whole thing's about the giant. It's the last level in Superstars. Fuck off, Andre. See if I get on this top rope. Snatcher SD looks fun. Like that. Is that like Chibi Snatcher? I saw something like that sometime. I don't want it Savage. What time is it? 4:47? Perfect. He did, man. He did. Super deformed? Yeah, yeah. Which is what these graphics are. These are known as super deformed graphics. I always thought they were very cute. Actually, super deformed graphics are more like the Cuneo style, where they look insane. These are actually pretty much, they're pretty to scale, you know. This looks like the characters. I mean, that's what the juice will do to you, man. I mean, it's you know, they knew what they were doing. You pump juice in your body, you get all pumped up and shit. Your little heart can't take your big body. That's how it is, man. Shit, man. They were larger than life people, though. That's what they were. That's why I was it's one part about why I think it was a little more realistic and enjoyable back then, is that my dad used to be like, he used to tell me, you know, it's fake. And then sometimes I would lose myself in it anyway and think that it was real, you know, like when Warrior got locked in that coffin and shit, you know. But like, my dad would always say, you know, it's fake. And then I would ask him questions like, but are they really like the strongest men in the world? And he'd be like, yeah, they're really, like, if they wanted to, they are really the strongest guys. Like, and he had that mentality because they actually were back then. You know, like the wrestlers are like real shooters and shit. Not all of them. Honky Tonk Man, no. Shawn Michaels, no. Ted DiBiase, not sure. He was second, third generation, though, right? Well, they said to execute, but that's not what I care about when people are like, but it's not anything but fake. But yeah, what fake means is like, you know, predetermined and fixed, you know what I mean? Like, I just liked even hearing, I just liked knowing that, like, look, it's fixed, but these guys are actually the strongest guys in the world. So, like, to see somebody who's as jacked as Ultimate Warrior, who, and Hulk Hogan, who really don't have much experience in actual combat, I guess you could say, combat sports. But just to see them as, like, these imposing 7-foot, you know, 300-pound dudes. Playing 4x2. Okay. So that's it, man. That's everything. Pretty good game. Bow dow dow. Dow 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 dow. Yeah, it's pretty good. I liked it. What'd you guys think? That's pretty much all there is. Putting on a tune and do something. I don't know. We don't have any quizzes or whatever. We don't know, dude. We don't know what we're talking about. How about some of this fucking... Dude, I'll play some of this on the Mega Drive, but this Remute album that came out on the Genesis. It's like a Genesis cartridge that Burst had recommended to the Discord. I ended up getting that thing. That's so good, bro. You gotta hear some of this shit, man. Like, this is like deep techno right here. I'm just really into here. And I'll play some of this on the when I actually stream the Mega SG. But God, it's just so good. Play a track or two. Sounds distorted. Turn it down. You're in the yellow, baby! You're in the yellow, baby! What'd you guys think, man? What'd you guys think of that game? I'm gonna give it a comment ignore. In Snatch Race D, you choose if you want to attack body, weapon, or feet. So it's tactical on. Oh, so it's more like an RPG. That's cool. You thought it was kick-ass? It was pretty fun. I gotta admit. Position is doing a little bit better. It's so good, man. $7.5 out of 10. It's hilarious, man. Bruce says 7.5 out of 10 for everything these days, but I gotta agree, dude. I really gotta. That's a great score, controller. I agree. 7.5 out of 10. A little bit of a drop there in the drums, huh? Burst getting down, President getting down. Oh! Why is Ricky Steamboat on screen? What you guys do this weekend? What are you guys playing right now? What's everybody playing right now? I'll tell you what I really dream about doing, goal-wise. I think last time goal-wise for the stream I was talking about, wouldn't it be nice if I could 200% Metroid Fusion, 200% Zero Mission, and then play through Prime 1 and 2? And that would be a nice goal for the year, but that ain't gonna happen. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. I'm gonna stream a little bit of Mega SG, keep playing a couple more games on that, catching up with the Genesis I missed in my life. I'd love to. I'm trying to learn. Let me turn that down a little bit. This is my favorite. I'm trying to learn how to code Chivos for Bassmasters and Bassmasters Pro Classic Edition for SNES. And I got it to where I'm like, I have a bunch of saves before I catch fish of all different weights, and I see if any of the numbers in the code matches the weights that I get. And I did find it when I get single digits, like a fish that's like 9.6 pounds. I'd know exactly where it goes, but when they start doing double digits, they start separating it into completely different spaces. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. But it's interesting learning how it works. Versus gonna 1cc ActRaiser 2. Oh, dude, good luck, man. Awesome game though, right? How fucking great was that game? Speedrun ActRaiser. Epic can't watch you beat a game without talking about speedrunning it next, because he just goes right into his mentality. He's like a skater walking around on a sidewalk with a lot of cement ledges. Can't stop thinking about how to speedrun it. Oh, you gotta try on hard, bro. You gotta at least see what it's like on hard, because if you think about it, even if they take more hits, and even if you take less hits, you're good enough now where you can survive and beat hard at least a couple levels in, right? So you gotta at least kind of see, you gotta at least get those last couple cheeves for being a couple hard mode levels, you know? It won't be that much harder. And it's actually more fun because you can't use magic on all the bosses. There's like Chivos to not use magic. So like, you know, the way that you beat the first boss, for instance, with the magic and stuff, like, it's like not using Stardust in ActRaiser 1. Same kind of thing. We're kind of done, yeah. It's almost 5 p.m. It's almost time for me to walk the dog, get something to eat. I did everything there was to do in that game. Pretty successful stream, I think. Next one will probably be Mega SG. Metroid 200%, man. Metroid Fusion 200%. I'm at a wall right now. I'm at Ridley. Beat everything up to Ridley, and anything after Ridley is not going to be too hard. But Ridley, with only one energy tank, you only take like 2 hits. Like 1 if she comes with a big one. The big one! This is a good one too. When you getting in on the panel? Never, bro. I don't like puzzle games, man. That's some parents' bullshit, in my opinion. I don't like puzzle shit. And I'm not good at them, so that might have something to do with it. But I've never really been into that shit. You know me. That's how many times I gotta say, dude. It's got a sword on the cover. I bought it as a kid. Not blocks. I didn't look at the back of the game and say, oh, look, blocks. Oh, I love blocks. Fucking blocks, man. I'm way past blocks, dude. Blocks for me. I played with blocks when I was like 2 or 3, man. I was playing with like Legos and Star Wars and He-Man and G.I. Joe and wrestling and fucking all that shit. I was way past blocks. Blocks are for babies and parents. It's actually, man. Fucking puzzle games, man. Tetris Effect was cool, though. I like that. Give me some distractions aside from what I'm doing, just dropping blocks. My mom is the best Dr. Mario player I've ever seen. I've said it a couple times on the stream. I don't know if you guys know this, but she starts at level 20 and just murders. She gets to the point where the pills are just falling uncontrollably. She's insane about Candy Crush these days. She fell into the trap. No, I never really puzzle games. You know what game I was interested in back in the day to see how it worked, and I never really actually did get my hands on it until later in life, was Wordtris. Because I used to see it at the rental store and be like, that's a good idea. I would love to try to like spell out words and stuff, but I think when I finally did play it, it wasn't what I was expecting, and even if it was what I was expecting, they're probably hard as shit. Moms are good with puzzle games. Moms are so good. I'm telling you, it's a parents' game. Because back in the day, dude, like, I remember, like, my fam, they got a Nintendo, and, you know, my dad was into Super Mario Brothers a little bit at first, but then he got off of it, and then, like, I remember we borrowed Tetris from, like, a neighbor or something, or Dr. Mario, or whatever, which one it was. I took it home, and, like, I didn't give a shit really about the game at all. My parents were like, whoa, this game's great. I remember them loving it. Not big on Wordtris either, Bert, first. Puzzle games like Box. Yeah, Wario's Woods. Yeah, Epic loves that game too, Boris. It's called Falling Pieces games. I like, the Tetris that we played was the non-Tengen one. And I loved it. I loved the music on it. See what else we had here. What I really enjoy this one. This is like really good album overall, man. I could listen to it from top to bottom a million times. I don't like any of those games you guys are playing, man. Like, it's shit. panel attack. I don't even know what panel attack is. It's Tetris, right? It's Tetris attack. Right? Quarth, yeah, I know Quarth from Game Boy. It's pretty cool. But hey, you were young. I like the music on the Tetris, the non-Tengen Tetris. It's got the classic music to me, like like that's the version of those tracks that I like. Type A, B, and C. No, I don't like Adventures of Lolo. I don't like Lolo really. I don't like Bubble Bobble as much as the next guy. I don't like that shit. I always wanted every game to be like Zelda. The best thing you could do is be like Zelda, in my opinion, when I was a kid. My kid opinion. I am KO. Fire and Ice. Now those are good games. I never played Fire and Ice, but I love Solomon's Key. I'm awful at it, but I love it. I don't understand why I'm awful at it either. I'm like, I get this game, right? I'm playing. I'm like, I fucking get it. Why do I suck? Yes, that's true. Yeah, everything to be like Mario 2. Yeah, of course. We all did, right? So raise your hand if you never beat Mario 1, 2, or 3. Raise your hand. And then first, I'm going to say this. Number 1, what's your problem? Number 2, what's your problem? What is the deal, tentative? How many games have you played and said, Mario, nah for me? Maybe, nah, you know what, tentative? Maybe you're just at a different age. You haven't beat 2. I've tried a lot. It's too hard. It's not hard. I think 2 is easy, man. Like 2, if I play 2, it's always getting beaten. Probably without losing lives. Mario Brothers 1, like, sometimes I'll beat it without losing lives. Sometimes I just have a bad break and I just, like, fuck up on the 8-3 or something. Yeah, 2 is the easiest. 3 is easy as fuck. 2 has really nice warps. Beautiful warps. I made an entire YouTube on the shortest YouTube channel, or YouTube video. Oh, dude, yo, Cobra Kai coming out soon. Has everybody got their subscription to YouTube Premium renewed? I just did it, like, yesterday. It's pretty nice because I can actually walk outside, walk the dog, and on my stupid iPhone, I could actually turn it off and have YouTube playing in the background. Before, I couldn't even do that. It still sucks because I'm in an elevator or something. I get no service anyway. I gotta get off of AT&T, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's fucking awesome. You guys gotta remember, this is made with a Genesis sound chip. This is all Genesis music. Imagine this was in a game. It's crazy how you think of, like, you know, back in the day, like, look, dude, Streets of Rage soundtracks are so amazing. But, like, listen to this. Listen to what you've been listening to. Imagine this was in a game, you'd be like, that's the greatest soundtrack of all time. It's terrible about that. Dude, I don't have service in my own fucking office, Epic. Sorry for cursing. Sorry for yelling. My own office, bro. Like, I get calls from some people. Like, some people it's fine. I don't know what it is, like certain parts of the country or something, but, like, ridiculous. Homebrew demo stuff for Genesis. Are we talking music first? Because I don't really know about any of it. This is the first that I've heard of it. I think this is the first one on cartridge, right? At least that's what he's claiming. But I love to, like, just get some music and put it on my EverDrive or something like that. Play it off my Genesis. It's fucking awesome. And visual stuff too? I would love to take a look at some of this stuff, man. Couple too many O's in that lose there, Epic. That's why I stick on Verizon. Verizon, huh? You know your stuff too. I should listen to you. Smoke Monster pack has a folder full of it. See, my folder doesn't, so I guess mine isn't Smoke Monster. I got my set from Epic. It's download off of some mega download site or whatever, so I don't even know if it is Smoke Monster. I think my 64 pack is Smoke Monster, given to me by America. What do you guys think, man? What's Analog gonna make next? Dude, I can't wait. I love my Mega SG so much, it's insane. Like, at first I was like, I don't need any controllers, bro. I have so many Sega Genesis controllers. I have like 10 wired. But finally I just said fuck it. Like, that does look like a nice little 8-bit DOE controller, and I bought it. Oh my god, I'm in love with it, bro. Like, yo, did you, what is it called? Your shit? Did you jailbreak your Mega SG burst? And are you able to fit the same amount of ROMs onto the thing without the EverDrive? It's fantastic. Fuck, man. Now you make me want to do it. There's a new one. He just came out with a new one today. I saw on the Twitter. I'm on Twitter, guys. DVR is on Twitter again. So if you guys want to see what I'm doing when I'm not streaming, which is most of the time. If I do Saturn, my head will explode. No joke. See, Saturn? But that's not carts, you know? You gotta think cart. So I think the next step is obviously 64, isn't it? Yeah. And I think I would buy it. I would, because I love 64. I really do. I'm not gonna lie. And I think that when you get 64 looking clean, then it's awesome. I don't care about the fog, you know? I love a nice clean polygon. Jaguar. They're not gonna make a Jaguar. First ever sell this game now. Yeah, I'm selling a lot of them too. It's gonna be hard to even justify keeping a couple. Like, I'm gonna sell all these Genesis games, like my entire Genesis collection, which got to like 80 games. Like, if I want to keep like 20, I'm keeping like 20 around right now, but like, why? If my EverDrive never leaves the console, why would I? And even like dude, I put a couple in my analog just for the fuck of it, and then I'm like, why did I do that? Like, and even the thing says like, do not put dirty games in your system. My games aren't dirty. Like, you can see my eBay page, man. Like, I take pictures of them pins, you know. My shit's not dirty, but at the same time, like, it's dirtier than a brand new EverDrive. I don't know. It's like, if I want to look at the covers, like, I think I would enjoy a nice poster more than a complete in box now, for some reason. Like, there's no, I don't know, it's weird. Go ahead and slap a rating on this one, President? On this album? I got a 10 out of 10. I really dig this album, dude. Analog made a TG15. TurboGrafx 16 next? Yes! Yeah, I would be so into that, bro. Oh, I would really like that. A nice analog TurboGrafx 16. But then you gotta see, alright, so here's with the Mega SG. Like, I don't have a Sega CD, right? And I'm not gonna get one because, dude, the prices are ridiculous for the good games on that shit. Oh, the ISOs. Can you run ISOs off an EverDrive? I don't know. Mostly gonna unload garbage games that are randomly worth something. CIB theme park. CDRs without any modding. Very beautiful. Throws controller at ZBR. We've thrown a controller at me before, Zash. That's why. What's up, Zash? That's why N64 analog system is a must. Yo, Fries, what's going on, man? Just about to hop off here. I'm gonna switch it up. Oh, team, it's been a good time, man. I'll get on a little more, I promise. Thanks, everybody, for chilling. It's been a good one. Good game, too. 7.5. Controllers N said it. I'm gonna have to agree. 7.5 for Double Dragon Reloaded Alternate. Take it easy!